Hey guys, what's up? It's Audra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I hope you all enjoyed the Disney vlogs that happened the last 2 weeks, but now we are back to the regularly scheduled content. And it's the end of the month, so you already know what that means. Today I will be doing my top 10 favorite songs of March. I can't believe it's March already. It feels like this is going by so fast and this month felt super duper quick. Let's just get into it. Let's talk about my favorite songs. Okay, so number 1 on the list is none other than Just a Friend by Concrete Castles. Who's Concrete Castles, you might ask? Well, that would be our very brand new original band. So for anybody who missed it, we just put out our very first single under our new original project name, Concrete Castles. Not to worry, First to 11 is still an existing thing and we're still going to be putting covers out every single Thursday, same time. But you can go follow Concrete Castles. All of our social medias are in the description of this video. And we will be putting out original music, and we have a full album ready to put out for you guys this year. We are very excited. So number 1 on the list is our song, Just a Friend. But in all seriousness, I think this has probably been my most played song of this month. And a lot of other people's, which is so cool to hear. But I just, how could I not include our first single on the list? Like, come on, are you serious? It had to be done. So make sure, if you haven't already, go check out all of our new social medias linked in the description below. Go follow, subscribe to our new YouTube channel. Go listen to this song on Spotify, on Apple Music, whatever streaming platform you use. Just a Friend will be there. Number 2 on the list is actually a song that somebody else showed me, and it's called, let's see if I get this right, Ode to a Conversation Stuck in Your Throat, I'm pretty sure, by Del Watergap. Oh my gosh. Literally probably one of the best songs I've ever heard in my whole entire life. It's very catchy. It's been stuck in my head. I listen to it every single day, like at least once a day. It's so good. And it's just a very like fun and like easy song to kind of listen to, and like it's very easy to remember, so it's constantly, I'm just thinking about it, and I think that's what makes a good song, to be honest. If you were just thinking about the song all the time and always have parts of it stuck in your head, then I think that that's an amazing song. So that is number 2, Ode to a Conversation Stuck in Your Throat. Super good song. If you haven't heard of that band, you definitely should go check them out. I've been like listening to more of their stuff and they're so good, so make sure you go check that out. Number 3 is La-Di Die by NESSA, BARRETT, and JXDN, the two like TikTokers. Oh my gosh, that song is so good. I was skeptical, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you guys feel about TikTokers like starting to make music, but it scares me a little bit. Because you have like really good and just really bad, and you can't ever tell before you listen to it. So I always go into it pretty open-minded, but I was very happily surprised by this song. Just the first, like the opening lines of that NESSA sings, she sings first, I think, and he sings the second verse. So good. Like that vocal line, so catchy, stuck in my head. The "Does it rain in California? Only dream I've ever known. Will they love you when you're famous? Will you never be alone?" That vocal line is so good. And bringing that back in the bridge with the new lyrics was probably my favorite part of the song. I don't remember. Want the drugs that taste like candy and the diamonds in my teeth. Because the second verse vocal line is different because that's where JXDN is featured. And the verse vocal line is my favorite part about the song. So when it was different in the second verse, I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Like, obviously JXDN's super good. I really actually do like him a lot. And he added so much to the song, made it a little bit heavier, you know. NESSA kind of has that like soft, like Billie Eilish voice. And he definitely has more of like a hardcore, like definitely has like some grit to his voice, like likes to like yell, like scream a little bit when he sings. And her voice is like the polar opposite. So I think it was a really good mix. And then when that vocal line showed up again in the bridge, I was like, yes, I was so excited. And that song blew me away. Number 4 is Pool by Paramore. So this is off of their latest album, After Laughter. And the reason that I've been listening to this song so much is I have like a summer playlist, and since it's been getting nice out, I've been listening to all my summer playlists, and let me tell you, they are a lot happier than my winter playlist. These songs are so much more fun. So I've just been hearing it on, you know, just playing the playlist on repeat, and this song just keeps popping up, and I forgot how much I liked this song. It's so good. I feel like the concept of it is actually kind of like dark, but the music is so just like happy, uplifting, very like pop, like reggae almost is like kind of the style of After Laughter. The chorus of the I'm underwater, no air in my lungs, my eyes are open and I'm giving up. Those like little ad-libby things are like my favorite part of that song. But I do like songs that have the contrast between super dark lyrics with a very like poppy, like uplifting feel. And you listen to it the first time and you're just like, oh, the song's so fun, like something about a pool, you know? And then when you listen back to it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is about her like being really sad, and like the whole song is like this, and it's just like mind-blowing. All right, moving on. Number 5 is Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Oh my gosh. You're telling me that that's not the best song you've ever heard? You're lying. That song is absolutely beautiful. I don't think you understand how many times we've sat at the studio and watched that music video. If you haven't watched the music video, go do yourself a favor and watch the music video. It's life-changing. Anyways, about this song. Everything they do is perfect. Everything is just so smoothly transitioned. Their voices flow so well together. It's beautifully written song. It's absolutely amazing. It's so catchy. The way that they bounce back and forth between each other, I think adds so much to the song. So I think technically this song is by Silk Sonic. That's like their name for this project, which is also an amazing name. I love that so much. But this song is just like beautiful. It's like so easy to listen to because it's so perfectly executed. It's amazing. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. Number 6 is Impossible by Nothing But Thieves. I was listening back to like our covers or something for some reason, and I listened to Real Love Song. And I forgot how much I loved that song, and I never really gotten into Nothing But Thieves. Like, I listened to like the, obviously like Trip Switch, the big one. But I was like, just, you know, in my car, like, and I was like, oh, I might as well listen to like some Nothing But Thieves. And Sam actually told me to listen to this song, and then I ended up listening to like a whole entire album of stuff, and still listening. But this chorus is so good. It's very like epic. And it makes me like excited when it like hits for the first time. I would drown myself in someone like you. Like that, so good. Like takes my breath away every time. It's very like impactful and like emotional. Like it's used just at the perfect time. And I love that song so much. Number 7, this is another one off of my summer playlist, and the only reason that I like put this one on the list is because when it's nice out here, I will just like roll my windows down and just like blast my summer playlist, and this song always like hits different. So number 7 is Red Desert by 5 Seconds of Summer, and this is off their newest album. I forget what it's called. But the harmonies in this song are amazing. The song itself, like the lyrics, I don't know. I actually don't like that much. But just like the vibe of the song is very fun. So when this song comes on, it starts with no instrumentals. It's just like a cappella with like stacks and stacks of harmonies. Red desert, heal our blues, I die deeper for you. And it's just very fun. And I love those harmonies in the song. I think it makes it so much better. And and I love singing them, and I love finding out what they are, and I hear new ones every single time, and I just think that it's a very fun song, especially if you're into like singing or like picking apart music like that. Going through and seeing and like hearing all those harmonies and just being like, oh my gosh, that's so good. Like, how did they put all that together is like a really, really cool thing. Number 8 is the Homemade Dynamite remix version by LORDE, and I'm pretty sure it's LORDE, KHALID, and I think SZA, the SZA, and Post Malone. This version of the song is so good. I can't listen to the original, like just LORDE version of Homemade Dynamite anymore. And we were listening to like Post Malone at the studio the other night, and I was just like, man, I want to listen to this Homemade Dynamite remix. So this month I've been really into like those stacks of harmonies, like multiple people singing like that Red Desert, the Bruno Mars song, like just like very like cool vocal things. So listening to Homemade Dynamite and this remix version compared to the original and seeing what these different artists bring to this like track is just crazy in comparison. I think it elevates the song so much, and I love the mix of people on this song because they're very different stylistically, but all together they sound absolutely amazing, and I think it's a really cool thing to listen to the original version of Homemade Dynamite that's just LORDE, and then listen to the remix with all of these other singers and just see the different elements that they bring to the song. And Post Malone's harmonies at the end are my favorite part, so you should listen to those specifically. Number 9 is the one and only Dua Lipa, Levitating. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time getting into Dua Lipa. For the longest time, I did not like her. I don't know why. I thought she was kind of weird. I thought all of her songs sounded the same. Her performances were very awkward. I just didn't enjoy it at all. And then she performed at the Grammys, and everybody was talking about it, and I was like, what's the big deal? So I went and I watched the live video of her at the Grammys, and I was like, are you joking? She sounded amazing. She looked amazing. Her performance was amazing. I was like, okay, Dua Lipa, I'm hooked. You got me. I've listened to the song so much, I just like know the whole thing now. The lyrics in the verse are in that vocal line crazy. I love those quick. If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. That part, super good. The chorus, you want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating, the Milky Way. We're renegading, yeah, 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 yeah. She sounds so good, and it's so catchy. All right, one song left. Number 10 is something that actually was my favorite song for a while. I think last summer, maybe. I listened to it every single day, multiple times a day. And that is Wish You Were Sober by Conan Gray. This song is very, very good. I think it does such a great job of capturing, I think it's because I relate to it so much, it does a great job of capturing like my like age group. Kind of like driver's license. I feel like it's the same. Like people who listen to this who are like 16 to like 25 are gonna be like, this song is so good, because it does a very good job of just like capturing the feeling of like what the song is about, like being like, oh, this person likes me, but they only like me like when they're not sober. Like, I wish that you liked me when you were sober. You know what I mean? That's what the whole song is about. And it does such a good job of like portraying that like feeling, not only with the lyrics, but like with the whole entire song. Like the music, the way that he sings, like some of the parts, the way that the harmonies are like layered into the song, just like so good. There's a vocoder like part at the beginning, which I'm a sucker for that, and it's like, wish you were so, wish you were so, wish you were sober. And then like the song like kicks in and actually starts, and I think that that's super cool. But just this song is so good. I think the idea of the song is just very relatable, and that's what makes me like it so much. It's also, again, very happy, very upbeat. I blast this song with my windows down while I drive home at night, and I'm like sing along to all the the harmonies. Oh, I wish it was so bad. 19, but yeah, I'm 25 now. Like, so everything about it is just so good. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, remember to go follow Concrete Castles on all of our new social media pages linked in the description, as well as following my playlist on Spotify that has all of my monthly favorite songs put together into one playlist, and that link is also in the description. Bye, I'll see you next week.